You're watching MotorScribes, and today we have the Tata Curvv.EV with us. When you take a look at the side profile, you see the beautiful coupe design that you've got going on over here. It sits on 18-inch tires, shod with 215/55 wheels. Great looking diamond cut alloys. Moving around to the front, you've got the Tata design language carrying over from a lot of the other family products that you see, in the Tata stables right now. That is just zooming in over here. This is the charging port. I'll open that up in a bit, and we can take a look at that. You've got the DRLs running along the top. You've got the headlights in the front fender. Going along to the back over here. Actually, there's a very interesting feature over here. These are the handles for opening the door. They actually have lights in them, which make it easier to see at night. The handle just flips open for you to get into the car. We'll get around to the back over here. You're going to see a lot of the similar Tata design language. You're going to see, what carries over from the Harrier, from the Safari right now. And you're going to see a very similar, back, the tail light and everything. It's connected all the way through. So it looks actually quite interesting, very, very neat to look at. Now, as we get inside the cabin, I'm going to pop open the door over here. You get inside the cabin, and it's a fairly well-appointed space. You have a lovely large screen. You've got a great instrument cluster. You have your haptic controls for AC, for the blower, and you have your this is your gear shifter. This is your drive mode shifter. So it's fairly easily accessible for the driver. Getting inside the cabin is actually, it's quite spacious up front. You have two adults very comfortably seated. You have ventilated seats. So coming down, you've got the little toggle over here for the ventilated seats, and helps with the hot Indian summers. That's just the front two seats, the front seat, the driver's seat, and the passenger seat, which have the ventilated seats. The rear seats are also quite spacious. It takes a little bit to get into them if you are as tall as I am. I'm 6'1". However, if you're a little shorter, they would be plenty comfortable, and they recline as well. So, that's a nice added touch. Let me get around to the driver's side of this vehicle. So getting into the driver's seat, you actually see the lights illuminated now that we have been, opening the car. So getting into the driver's seat, you actually have a great console. I'm going to put the car on for you, hit the brakes, and there the car comes on. You see the range reading, you see the speedometer, you see the trip info. It's very easy to read, doesn't take your eyes away from the road. I like the fact that it's got multiple colors and everything happening, because you can just sort of read off of the colors as well. You've got the new Tata logo, which is not embossed. This is actually an LED feature that comes in. A great steering wheel, very easy to manage, very accessible. It's got your cruise control, it's got your ADAS features, lane keep assist. It has your volume controls, phone controls, and it has your the talk to car function, where you can give various commands in terms of accessing the car and the features that the car has. So moving over, you have the entire infotainment system. This also gets mirrored on your the Tata app. Okay, so you can actually manage a lot of controls for the car from your mobile phone, once you download the app. But having said that, this entire app has multiple controls. You have your climate, you have Disney Hotstar, you have your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, both wireless. You have a wireless charger in the cabin as well. You have multiple controls in terms of what you can do with the mood lighting, with your sound system. It's got a brilliant 9-speaker surround sound system, JBL speakers, and you've got multiple sort of modes that you can play around with. If you like acoustic, you want better bass, so on and so forth. So it's got multiple sound modes. I'll take a step back, go back to navigating through this entire system. You got settings that you can personalize. You got the Park Plus Assist. Okay, you have Tata Assist, in case anything goes wrong. You got What 3 Words, which is great for navigation as well, and it's been a staple in Tata products for a while now. So it's a very, very productive infotainment system. Allows great control, and ensures that you have the right kind of access to your car. Having said that, looking down over here, we also have haptic controls for the AC. Okay, this is for your temperature correction as well as for the blower. So you're able to control that, without really messing around with the screen, and it's a great safety feature. Coming back a little bit to the driver controls, one of the aspects that we do want to talk about is safety, and the fact that Tata has now moved the blind spot warning from the infotainment screen, which was taking away from navigation, and has put it on the driver controls. So when we take a look at blind spot warnings, we are able to see it directly on the driver information panel. Now, so you have a fairly well-appointed cabin. I've shared this earlier. You have ventilated seats for both the driver as well as the passenger. And as I walk around to the back, there's a motion sensor for the trunk. So I'm just going to put my leg right underneath the tailgate, and it should pop right open. Here you have a great boot. It's a 500-liter boot with the seats up, and it expands to close to 1,000 liters with both the seats, the rear seats folded down. So you can actually get a ton of luggage in there. Now I'm going to try the motion sensor again and get this tailgate down. There you go. It's come down and locked. So overall, when we talk about the Tata Curvv.EV, with the side silhouette, I'd like to end this. It's actually a very interesting product, a very fresh product, a very new product for the Indian market, loaded with technology. So one of the questions is about charging. This is your charging access for a fast charger. It goes right in the front of the vehicle. It makes it really easy to charge at public charging stations. You've got the fast charger as well as the AC charger, very easily accessible over here. This charging port, in case you forget to close it, as soon as you start the vehicle and get moving, it shuts by itself as well. So that's an additional safety feature. It's a nice feature as well to have in this product. So very easily accessible. So I'm going to end this with the side profile of the Tata Curvv.EV. It's got that lovely sloping coupe look to it, sitting on 18-inch tires. I've shared that before, and it's a fresh new look for the Indian market, and is definitely worth checking out. So here was a quick walk around video just to familiarize yourself with the car, with the product. And if you have questions, if you have any queries, please drop them in the comments below, and it's our MotorScribes promise to ensure that we respond to every single question that comes our way. So please drop in your comments and continue watching MotorScribes.